Alright guys, so I'm hoping to do this video in one shot, in one take. I'm just going to give you a little story or my take on the reason why I am going to stick with my Logitech G923, as you can see right there, as opposed to me going with the Fanatec 8. So, true story, I just got this in today. I ordered it 3-4 days ago. It came in the mail today. I was excited. I was going to upgrade from the Logitech True Force, the G923, which I've been using here for the last, I want to say, couple of months. And I was going to be upgrading to the Fanatec 8 over here, the Fanatec Pro. And you know, I was excited. I thought that it'll be a worthy upgrade. I've heard a lot of great things about this product, and I was excited to try out the new wheels with the pedals. And so let me back up a little bit. So I've never really been a true racing sim fan to lately, and what really got me into the sport is this right there. I got the Sony VR recently, and once I got that, shortly after that, I got this open wheeler cockpit here. And once I got the cockpit, I went ahead and got that as well. And so that got me on my sim racing journey. And shortly after I got this, maybe a few months later, I decided to go with this. And so today is my first day trying this Fanatec wheel set, and I'm just trying to give my take on it. I gotta say, I'm not too impressed with it, to be quite honest, and I'm really thinking about going back to this. And so before I take it down and put back the Logitech back on, I just wanted to give my take on the reason why I feel like this might be better than that. Yeah, so of course, now there are obvious reasons the Fanatec setup is, superior to the Logitech overall, and one being that it's a lot quieter to use because it uses a direct drive setup, and also the fact that the force feedback is a lot more pronounced and stronger. But another reason why I like it is actually a little more nuanced, and that's the fact that the wires are detachable, So unlike Logitech here, where all the wires are like attached to it, you can't remove them. Here, you can detach it. And I can't say that enough, how helpful that could be, especially if you're going to do wire management and you're not having a space permanent to your cockpit setup. If you're going to be moving a cockpit, back and forth, I really do appreciate the fact that you can detach the cables from there and put them back as you need fit. So that's one of the reasons why I like that setup. It's not a real big reason, but for me, it works. But ultimately, what it came down to me, the reason why I think I might be keeping my Logitech is because, so when I was playing Gran Turismo 7 on this wheel, it's hard to explain. It almost felt like, the steering wheel was really stiff when I was turning it. It was like, it didn't feel like, driving a car that has power steering, right? Like we're driving modern cars. It shouldn't be so hard to turn when you turn the steering wheel. And I felt like with the Fanatec compared to the Logitech, it was a lot more stiff to turn the wheel. It was like I had to make an effort to turn the wheel. It was hard. And that didn't feel as comfortable. And then I felt like also that the force feedback I was getting from the Fanatec was better than the Logitech, but it wasn't significantly better than the Logitech G923. So when you put those two things together, and the fact that I was paying close to $1,000 for this wheel, and I already have my setup set up, works fine. it just didn't feel like the price was worth it for me to go from that to this, when all I'm getting is just a little bit of upgrade when it comes to the vibrations, the force feedback, and you know, yeah, it's quieter, but you know, I don't really have anybody that complains when I'm driving at night, you know, and if it's making noise, you know, I don't have that problem. So I don't think that the noise factor was enough to sell me on switching to the Fanatec. Yes, it's quieter, but as I stated, you know, the price and the steering wheel being so stiff, especially that reason, is the reason why I'm not 100% sold on this setup. So I might end up taking it back and keeping it Logitech. But I just thought I'd make a video just to say that. So people out there, I'm not saying the Fanatec is worse than a Logitech, but for me, I just feel like unless this wheel is defective, maybe it is, but if it's not, you know, just based on what I felt when I was playing with it, it just felt too stiff to make those turns. And yeah, so that's the reason why I think I might be taking it back, and I'll just keep the Logitech. So, well, let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully I'll have more videos out. So please subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I'll have more videos out. Thanks.